everybody, welcome back to another episode on Christy vs. Kitchen. I hope you're having a great day whenever you're watching this, and if you're not, I hope it is a lot sweeter by the time we are done. Today we are going to be attempting the infamous Granny B's pink sugar cookies. I absolutely love these sugar cookies. They are one of a kind, but it seems like most times when I bring this up, nobody knows what I'm talking about. So I need to know down in the comments below if you have had this sugar cookie before. So sugar cookies tend to take quite a bit more time because you have to chill the dough and all that good stuff. So I found a recipe that takes all of that time, and from start to finish, this should only take us about 20 minutes. So I'm really excited to see if the sugar cookie recipe is what it's going to live up to be. And just remember that the entire recipe is down in the comments below. So without further ado, let's get started. So to begin, I just preheated my oven to 350 degrees. And so what I really liked about this recipe specifically is that it all goes into the bowl at the same time. Very, very simple steps. So let's go ahead and just get started with the dry ingredients. The first thing we are going to need is 3/4 cups of sugar. I am halving this recipe, so I will be linking the full recipe version down below. Then we're gonna need 1.5 cups of flour. Always do just a little bit less and we'll see how the dough looks. Then we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Just gonna give this a quick whisk. All right, now we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Whoops. 1/2 teaspoon of butter flavor, which I thought was interesting. I bought this for this recipe and I'll probably never use it again. That's okay. That smells really good. Wow. That smells really good. And then I was supposed to add almond extract, which I don't have, so we're just gonna omit that today. And we're gonna do 1 egg. And then just under 1/2 cup of butter. Easy so far. All right, now we're going to mix this together. All right, so the dough's pretty crumbly. You know what? Because I didn't do the almond extract, I don't think there's enough liquid, so I'm just gonna do a little bit, like a capful of vanilla more and see if that helps. I just didn't blend it long enough. It's starting to form that dough now. All right, perfect. Just make sure to mix it long enough because it formed the dough that I thought it was. I was a little confused because I was like, wait a minute, it shouldn't be crumbling, and it's not. It's perfect. It looks just like a sugar cookie dough should. So, yay. All right, now we're just gonna form the cookies and bake them, and seriously, that's it, like super fast. I love it. All right, with a silicone lined baking sheet, now we're just gonna form some cookies. Now, this recipe calls for small cookies, but I want to make bigger ones. I want them to look like the Granny B ones, and so I'm just gonna form some cookies. So out of this dough, I'm gonna try to get 6 big cookies, or the recipe says that you should be able to get 12. This is a really nice dough. I'm not gonna lie. It's a really, really nice sugar cookie dough. So I'm really excited to see how they're gonna taste. All right, so there you have it. Now they're gonna go into the oven. It says for the smaller cookies about 7 minutes. So I'm gonna do the same. I'll just check on them, but they're probably gonna need a little bit longer to bake. And while they're baking, we are gonna get started on the infamous pink frosting. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, for, in my opinion, the best part, which is the frosting, we're gonna need some powdered sugar, some butter. What else? We're gonna need some milk. It's seriously like the easiest frosting recipe ever. So I am going to just start with what I have as far as powdered sugar because I'm not gonna need the full recipe. We are gonna do about 2 cups of powdered sugar, or honestly, whatever I have left in this bag. because I think this is all the powdered sugar I have. Okay, about 2 cups of powdered sugar. That worked out. And then we are gonna do a little bit less than 1/2 cup of butter. If we feel like we need more, we'll use it. We need 1 teaspoon of vanilla. And then 3 tablespoons of milk. I don't have regular dairy milk, so I'm just gonna use almond milk. So I'm gonna do 1.5. I'm going to mix it up first, see how the consistency is, and then I'm gonna add just a little bit of food color to make it that iconic pink. Looking good. So I'm just gonna start with the 1 drop of red. And that is literally the perfect color of pink. That's exactly what it should look like. And the cookies are done. It's been 7 minutes, so I'm gonna check on those. I'm gonna give them 1 more minute. There was something very specific in this girl's note that said, do not over bake. So I'm just gonna give them 1 more minute and then I'll probably pull them out. But I gotta say, this frosting looks nice. Looks very good. I think we should try it. That's exactly it. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Forget the cookies, we can just eat the frosting today. Okay, the sugar cookies look good. I'm gonna let them continue to bake for probably like another 10 minutes. And then we're gonna just wait for them to cool down and we're gonna frost them and then try them. I've got a really good feeling about this, guys. All right, let's go ahead and frost these cookies. I am really impressed with how these turned out. Like, they did spread a little bit, but I'm really, really in love with this sugar cookie dough recipe already. So let's go ahead and add that pink frosting, and then we'll add some sprinkles. And just a little tip from, baker to baker. If you bake sugar cookies for other people, don't skimp out on the frosting. Make sure they get plenty of frosting on their cookies, okay? I'm so happy with this already. Let's go ahead and get a close-up of this. And we had the perfect amount of frosting. So I'm gonna say how I did half was perfect. Perfect for 6 cookies. Good amount of frosting. This is so epic. These legit look like, they look very, very similar to the Granny B sugar cookies. All right, now saving the best part for last is the rainbow sprinkles. You guys, we did it. They 100% look like what we were after. Now, the best part, we're gonna see if they taste like it. I am so excited for this. All right, they all just look so pretty and so good. So here we go. Cheers. Here's the Granny B original pink sugar cookie. Oh my gosh. I feel like I say this on this channel all the time, but this is the best recipe I have ever made on this channel. Oh, between the very, very soft sugar cookie, the frosting complements it so well. This literally tastes like the Granny B sugar cookies. I am so impressed with this. This is a recipe to 100% hang on to. It takes no time at all to make, and it is probably the best cookie I have ever not only made, but have ever eaten. I could eat this entire thing. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching another episode on Christy vs. Kitchen. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it, subscribe, hit the bell, and we will see you next time. Cheers.